Welcome to the Why Schoology Toolkit videos for the Denver Public Schools. This video is number 2 in a 3-part series on Schoology Gradebook. In video 1, we discussed the overviews of Schoology Gradebook. In this video, we will discuss the setup of your Schoology Gradebook. And video 3 will talk about the specifics such as adding comments, editing grades, and viewing submissions in your Schoology Gradebook. In order to get started, please navigate to the course for which you'd like to set up your gradebook. Once there, you can click on Grade Setup on the left-hand side. Here, we'll be able to select how we grade, the grading period, and any rubrics or scales that we might use. The first step is to click on the Add button under the Categories section. This will allow us to customize what we call our categories and which categories are listed. For today's purposes, I will create a process grade. You can also discuss whether or not you want this to be calculated by total points or by percentage. That is completely up to the teacher, and I recommend that you defer to your building's processes. You can also decide if you would like to drop any grades. You can select between 0 and 10 grades to drop. Once you've decided on the category name, how you're calculating the grade, and whether you are dropping any grades, you can click on Create. If you have another category that you would like to add, you just repeat that process. Now you are able to decide whether you would like to weight categories or simply just give an overall total point value. Again, I recommend you defer to your building's policies and discuss this with a supervisor if you are unsure. To weight the categories, you will click on the Weight Categories box, and then you can enter in what each category will be weighted throughout that semester. You can change this at any time, and you can add additional categories as needed. Now we have the grading periods and final weights. By default, if you have been registered through Infinite Campus, your roster and your grading period will automatically transfer over. If you need to change your grading period and it is not defaulted to your school's grading period, please discuss that with a supervisor. Additionally, you can decide on your gradebook scale. If you pull down on this box here, you can see the scales that have already been loaded. If you need a custom scale, that can be arranged by contacting our portals team. Additionally, here is a location that we can add rubrics. This will be covered more in detail in a separate video entitled Schoology Rubrics, which will be linked at the end of this video. Down here, you have options for controlling your gradebook columns. That is by preference, and you can decide how you would like your gradebook to look. And you also have your visibility settings. When you've completed your setup, you simply click Save Changes, and your gradebook settings will be saved as you had entered them. A pro tip, if you would like to copy these settings to another course, you click on Copy Settings, and you can select which courses you would like your gradebook settings to be copied. Please see video 3 for more specifics on how to use your gradebook. Want more? Visit the Schoology 101 Getting Started with Schoology course, Schoology 201 Intermediate Schoology, or the DPS Toolkit one-pager, all available by visiting the links above.